All right, looks like we're going. Liz and Jeff, thanks so much for joining me today. Really appreciate it, given all this, just everything that we're going through as a world and community.
Sure.
Um, how are the both of you doing?
Pretty good, I think, considering.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're just adapting to the new temporary normal, I suppose.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's
And
been a couple of weeks now that we're sort of getting into some routine.
yes, yes. And I think that's the key part. You have to have your routine still. Otherwise, it's just a great big long weekend.
I
Yeah,
think that
Yeah.
Liz did a new schedule for working at home, which helped her. And I love all the content that everybody's putting out, especially EOS has got some great
oh, yeah.
that lead first. I think it is really good. Some great
Mhm.
content.
Glad you're enjoying that for sure, for sure. Uh, you've not long ago started on the EOS process, but you've been jumping full into it. And what would you say EOS has helped you to get through this? What has it done for you?
I think it's kept us on point, really. It's kept us on track with, so we have a team, like a real estate team, and there's myself and Jeff. I'm the integrated. Jeff's a visionary. Mark Jones is our sales manager, and then we have our office manager. So the four of us make up the leadership team, and we've been having daily calls. So we start our day at 8:15 every day on a call together. That's a new thing that we have implemented since we've been in this crazy home situation. Because we're not seeing each other, it's important that we still talk. So we've had that call every morning at 8:15 since this started. So that's really helpful. And then we still do our exec meeting. We call it an exec meeting. It's a once a week meeting that we have now turned into a level 10, which I think we're on this month 5 or something like that. We started off by reading the book. That's how we got to it. It was in a mastermind that we're in. They were reading the book and they recommended it, so we read the book. Really liked the book. Then we looked into getting an facilitator, no, integrator. What are you called?
Implementer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Implementer. Sorry. We looked at getting into an implementer. We interviewed 3 people, and then of course we decided on you, Jamie. And we did our first full day session. I can't remember when it was now. Anyway,
February.
February. Okay. Um, and so we started implementing the level 10 platform or traction methods to our weekly meeting, which really helped because the to-dos, the rocks, the issues, it took a while to get good at it. Like we really struggled with that whole tangent alert thing for a while.
Sure.
We would go off on a tangent and we'd be like, oh my God, how's anybody do this in 90 minutes? It's like we can talk about one thing for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So we've mastered that, I think, and it just helps keep us on task.
And I like the IDS. I think identify, discuss, solve. And I've realized that we spend too much time in one of the areas, or what we do through the IDS is we're not identifying the right problem, and then that's why it's not coming to a solution. Being a visionary, I'm very results focused and outcome focused. So I used to get frustrated, and now with the IDS, I think I'm less frustrated because I feel that things are really getting discussed or solved is really what I want.
Yeah, absolutely. I jump right into this, but a little background. So we have Liz and we have Jeff Johnson. They together as a couple own a Remax out of Toronto, Canada, and they have several agents to fill up an office of real estate agents and serving the greater Toronto community in that regard. And I'm Jamie Cornelson with Fitter Financials, acting as their implementer. Um, Jeff and Liz, in terms of just utilizing EOS, Jeff, you alluded to IDS as a tool that's really helped you. Liz, would you say that there's any specific tool that you really go to in this difficult time period that we're having and everyone working from home and communicating with the agents right now?
I think it's probably the to-do list. I think the most powerful thing about the to-do list is when they have to out loud say it's done or it's not done. Where, we used to have to-dos, but unless somebody physically went up to someone and say, hey, did you ever do that? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, no, I'll do that now, or whatever. If they're in our face every week, and we just go through them, and they have to say, oh, not done, not done, not done. There's a little bit of just sort of public shaming there that nobody likes.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's like
Yeah.
human nature. So I find probably the to-do list is as silly as it, like, it's just a to-do list, but it's the
Right.
way it's done.
Yeah,
It's structured in the
simple,
level
but
10 meeting.
Yeah.
Yep. Jeff, you were talking about the IDS tool. Anything else, or specifically right now, is a go-to for you in terms of the EOS toolbox?
I think that, again, when you go through a level 10 meeting, just to prioritizing three things, I think my personality is I want them all done. And I think that
That's
prioritizing the three is really
issues.
what's happening. Three issues is things are getting solved
Right.
now, and we're able to move on. We're getting to the IDS, we're getting to the root cause of able to figure out what the issue truly is, get it solved, and then there's less issues. Again, so I have peace that things are finally coming off the issues list, but you never realize that businesses call it what it is. It's an issue, and it's the way that the EOS has designed getting issues solved. I think is pretty phenomenal.
Yeah. Great. Well, thanks for spending some time with me, just going through that. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Have a good one.